seriously grumpy.
And I am grumpy, you know, no doubt about it, I'm grump. But then you see, I don't subscribe. Another way you say to the fella, how are you? I know you're complaining. I think that every youth are complaining. I know you're whinging and sitting in the corner and saying, oh, that was terrible, you know what I mean? But complain, always, you know, keep on going. You keep complaining, you get something done. If you don't complain, you get nothing done.
So I could see the need for somebody to coordinate things and organise things to some extent, because it was fairly chaotic. I remember Luke at one stage saying, "I'll look after the money tonight," you see. So he'd grab the money, whatever was going, and just split it up 5 ways, and there was no allowance made for like petrol money or sound hire or anything else. And I remember stepping in and saying, "Hold on, Luke, what about the guy who supplied the microphones?" And, "All right, yeah, okay, well, you look after it," so, you know, and that become one of my chores to look after the kind of background organisation. I suppose I wouldn't be that organised, but I'd be the best organised of a disorganised bunch, you know.
I would say, even though Ronnie was the oldest, we always referred to John as Daddy John. I think he was, because both literally and metaphorically, he was the sober one. In those days anyway. John was a rock of sense compared to the rest of us, and this was obvious to all of us. And it was quite funny, even when we'd arrive in an airport, I think it was Barney who used the expression, he said we all moored our bags around John's.
We used to laugh about this. Saying that, John, we used to say things like this. Say that, can you imagine 40 years' time? Did you see Barney anywhere? Where's John? Where's Ronnie? He's gone out. We doesn't know where he's gone. You know, we used to be joking about it. Hasn't got that bad yet, but do you get the message?
Well, the Dubliners have been and always will be a huge part of my professional life and my personal life indeed. Even though when it was, the years I'm not with them, we didn't see each other very much, we always kept in touch. And there's no doubt that being with the Dubliners would have been the high point of my professional life.
Ireland is a small country, and Dublin is more like a village, I suppose, and most times when I went to Dublin, somebody would recognise me or realise I was one of the group. But the nice thing about Ireland and the way they treat people like ourselves who've become well known, they just treat us like any other Joe Soap on the street. How's it going? Or a car window will be rolled down and say, "How's it going, John? Give us a tune," this kind of thing. And then for my own bit of writing, with the Marina Waltz, I remember I was walking up Grafton Street one day, and this old lady, about 80, she saw me coming, and I could see the gleam in her eyes. She'd recognise me, and she just came over very closely to me. And she never said, "How are you? I know who you're," or anything else. She just winked at me and said, "The Marina Waltz." And that's all, That kind of recognition and kind of thing is nice,
Mostly I enjoy it. I must say I enjoy it because I feel at home anywhere in Ireland. I mean, everywhere I go, people, well, you see, the old beard gives you away, and you don't have to do a double take, like another way to be, "I wonder is that your man," They don't have to do any of that. And so I get this real warm feeling when people say, "Hello, Ronnie, how are you getting on?" It's as though they know me, which is a really nice, warm feeling. And it far outweighs the odd, I can't think of a word now for it, but you know what I mean. I can't think of it, but I can't say it. You meet these heads who, try to get it up for you and all that. But I mean, I can handle them, I don't mind them. It's only about the 30th one gets a bit of a lash,
As long as people don't over, I must say that about Dublin, Dublin is all right that way. I mean, you can go into even people as famous as U2. But when the boys often call into the pubs and out, and they're going for a drink in the Twang Man or down the docks, and it's great to be able to go in without having the FBI outside the Dublin Castle minding you, You can't imagine if we were in New York or like Elvis, you'd have to go completely recluse, which he did. which a lot of famous people. Now even them, well in the folk thing we're probably one of the biggest groups, but in Dublin it's apart from the begrudging thing, it's great. Like, you know, the Dublin, I remember you when you'd nothing. Brandon Bean said, do you remember the well? You don't fucking remember as much as I do.